My name is Sᴘᴏʀᴛs. This is Mainland FM 98.3.
Hey yo, look like I'm going for a swim. Dunk on him now, I'm swinging off the rim. Jay coming off the bench, while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Here goes some haterade, get your thirst quenched. Style doing him in this Burberry trench. These birds copy every word.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM.
Hi, I'm ᴑᴜᴜ, the chairman for the Nigerian Rugby League Association.
Adizzy Precious Innocent, the joint captain of Nigerian National Rugby League player.
My name is Rachel Ilya. I'm a loose forward for the Nigerian Rugby League.
Hi guys, my name is Ian. I'm a player for the National Rugby League.
Hi, my name is Chika from the Nigerian Rugby League.
You're listening to Sport Cruise on 98.3 FM. Don't touch that down.
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
I'm gone I'll tell you about me. Baby, I see you. A lot of days, yeah. Just like the first day of the year. I know goddamn it's like banging and I throw them in the air. Those were blue in the blink of an eye, they disappear. The ones with me a movie, they try to make sound, but we not here. Okay, alright, yeah, he did, yeah. It's okay if you ain't got my back, cause almighty dead, yeah. ᴑᴜᴜ my tato sipe, my tuta mambo te bese ripa pato sipe. Any duro, any duro. Molenu, dark quest, like the track conquest. Can evaluation is dark quest, like Java, I've got game. I'm from the project and I've got fame. Everybody ever got to the few phone for MTN project fame. Let me say it on the proud, but got the other leg, Bella, what tiny color tickle. Mr. King Kong, Bow and Lemorico. Yeah, now I'm any more stuck, I'm a king Kong. I'm good looking, but my waist are so wicked. I keep pushing you to the wall. What the f you gonna do? Push it, joy, don't do. I wanna drag, baby, now me to do the wrong move. I might check my code in me, but call it to the Molara me. The little package, right the package, let's check on my check on me. Relax, I want to cause of how I feel, yeah. Oh shit. I be one man mopo, I'm all by myself. When I get credit to let the cash is paid myself. Masulalo, full of face, I shot at my 12. I'm so ghetto when the game of ⴑ I'm real, I'm not as fake as you. Rappers test but claim me gangster shit, we don't cash you. When I put the issue, when I walk while I'm there, oh yeah, that's true. I can do slow, I can do faster, under any weather. Guess you don't know, I got a master, I can do that. And never I can't but any better, I can look up for a tick up, cut my die, you better. Oh, when you get the one like you, you can roll out and go. Oh boy, I can go look my friend, Loibo. Salute me, soldier, Aboja. Oh, my boy, Shelo, Walla Loja. The Rollage La Coffee Sherry, that's when I Jule, what Jackita Luboko, one nick but then no girl, I lule. Oh, baby, I my show. Don't you get forward, you beg a friend, you have one let it go, let's show you sweat. What the taco mesile? What the taco mesile? What the taco mesile? What the taco mesile? What child? Just sweat down. And for the children of us, your mama share the power. But if you want the vibration, I give them some education. The whole of their generation is nothing but my nation. I'm the president. I find solutions to the situation, and they show me appreciation. But I be like, don't mention. Don't thank me, thank God. I really buy shit, so do better worry and know. Other boys, them no get liver, so they just them out of town. I'm the last kid standing, you can call me that's a town. Don't cry me a river, baby. Cry me a lago. I'm panic a dojo. I'm panic a fago. I'm trying to reach some man the face, man. Lago. Now I'm the five-star general, yes, I mean, Lago. I got cat fire like Zaki. Go let all around my back, come on, cool and Saki. You know what it is now, feeling low and shaky. Swagger me up, cause it is Sᴘᴏ I'm the one and only MC fakers don't wanna mess with, baby. They try to mess around me, I'm gonna make them hit me. And which way, I'm cool like a flip, I can do whatever, baby. I'm great, bad and young, got rap recorded till she gave me. Come on, let me take you back to my hood and show you how I rock. I'm dope, if you're not, I'm sorry, I'll saw you suck. And the body like I'm the bomb, you wanna get that, cause I wanna get that, get back, don't try that, where you from? This is my game, you know, this can't get better than this, you know, not just a game, this is my way of life, that's why I'm hard, you know, off the chain, back at you, anybody up with me in my zone, you know I'm a bomb, you try, you buy, you know, go blow. See, I feel make the off quick, if not Kasala you want, I will bring you that quick, if not Colomara, that's my problem, make you ask me, but don't get it twisted, I'm a shadow boy, I'm out,
Hello, my name is Cʀᴜɪnᴏ and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Welcome to Sports Cruise live on Mainland 98.3 FM. It's the Thursday edition of the show. I'm sure you'll be wondering why am I on the other side of the mic today. Don't worry, we'll always have a way to work out some of these things. Once again, you're especially welcome to the show. For the lovers of football, sport generally, it's not been the best of days. Right, woke up today, I was out working out, came back home, picked up my phone, checked on my update, and I saw just won the English Premier League with Liverpool. Decisive, so loved by all, signed from Wolves. It's been loads of to the Portuguese Football Federation, to the Portuguese, and that's a fact. Very friendly, very expressive. It just tells us about life. By the way, he just got married to his long-term girlfriend just a few days ago, and then they have a 5-year-old daughter, a 3-year-old daughter, and a 6-month-old child as well. And now, it's a whole lot to take, especially for the family, to Liverpool fans, to sport lovers all around the world, football supporters all around the world. It's really crazy. And, for the past few months, for the people that follows me on some of my social media platforms, I've always talked about the fatality and the finale ground, and you're done and dusted. And that's how I always tell people, in whatever it is that you do in life, yes, it's great to be ambitious. Oh, you want to make plans. The next 10 years, you want to be married, you want to own the cars, you want to have a house, you want to do this, you want to do that. A lot of us always forget that there's a little you can do when it comes to controlling the future, because you're not even the owner of that future. It's not even in your custody. The people you say good morning to today, in the next few minutes, you can't be saying good night or goodbye to them forever. And that's one thing I woke up this morning, and I'm not spoken to my mom in a few days, and I just picked up my phone and I called her for whatever reason, and she told me that she was just about calling me. She wanted to be sure I was not going to be on air when she was going to call me and all of that, because sometimes you just find out that the last time you spoke to that person may be the last time you ever speak to the person. So you wake up one day and then you have unfulfilled memories, you have unfulfilled life with people you should love and celebrate and live your life. It's okay to want to be the very best. You aspire for long times. A lot of us have next 10 years, next 5 years. But the truth of like a reality that you cannot change. Everybody, that's so. let me go philosophical a bit. So when I see people are made so much wealth, life is good. I mean, we all want luxury. You want to ride the good cars, live in good houses, give your children the best of education. So especially when I look at, some of the political elite and they say this person stole 50 billion, this person stole, and I'm like, wait a minute. Even if you are cooking money and you are putting it in a liquid, in the raw form and you are eating it or drinking it, how long would it take you to spend 100 billion? That's a whole lot of money. Even if you are spending 1 billion every day, that's 100 days. Even if you are spending 1 million every day, do you know how long it's going to cost you? So the life you can sleep and not wake up tomorrow. Look at Diogo Jota. He was actually driving back because he had a long surgery recently. So he was advised not to fly. So he was driving to get a ferry to the northern side of England. Then he will come to Liverpool via road, himself and his younger brother that plays in a Division 2 club in Portugal. And just Andre Silva, and just look at how it ended. It wasn't just a death where they can even retrieve.
Humans are just like we are. They have blood running through their veins. Sometimes we see footballers as maybe demigod or semi-god or something, and this also brings memories of Emiliano Sala's
I was going to
death
say
well.
it.
The fact that he was going on a transfer from Nantes, to that was Premier League club, former Premier League club,
Norwich.
At Norwich, exactly.
And do you know the crazy part? The case is still in court. Who pays what?
Yes.
Nantes don't. Norwich are asking for refund. Nantes don't want to pay back. They said the player has been signed already. He was on his way. He was already a Norwich player, already, and they are still in court.
I mean, He also makes us understand that there are things that are more important than football as well as sport.
Life itself.
Yes, life itself is more important than football. People are important, and sometimes when these players, when they have bad games, their accounts just like you and I. I think this incident has also given me more meaning to life next 10 years. But trust me, life is fake. You don't even know what's going to happen in the next minute. You don't know. Anything can happen in the next minute. I'm very, very sure if you had asked Diogo Jota as well as his brother Andre Silva that would they have thought if anything was going to happen to them on their journey? And according to the report, obviously they were riding a Lamborghini and they just wanted to go past another car and their tire just got burst. And what happened? The car went off the road and it caught flames. And there we have it. Diogo Jota as well as Andre Silva gone. To be honest, the footballing world has been thrown into mourning, and this is one that a lot of people, a lot of footballers, a lot of people that are associated with football as well as with Liverpool, would continue to regret as well. It is a really, really painful loss, and just like we say as well, it's a hope that God Almighty would grant the fortitude, to the families of Diogo Jota, to everybody connected with Diogo Jota, to everybody connected with Liverpool as well as football, the fortitude to bear this loss. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota, as well as Andre Silva.
It's a big one, especially knowing that he has a very young family, 3 kids, with a beautiful wife. Long-time girlfriend just became Mrs. Jota just a few days ago. And, we've seen a lot of this. We've seen players slump on the pitch. And then from there, remember Marc-Vivien Foé, the Cameroonian player and all of that. Even our own Samuel Okparaji, Nigeria as well. We've seen those moments as well.
There's also Brice, I'm trying to remember his name now, that played for Bolton Wanderers, I think.
But he survived. Yes, exactly. But that was the end of his career.
I mean, you know the funniest thing?
Fantastic player.
Just a couple of months ago, Michael Antonio would have also found himself in this same position.
He was lucky.
But God said, you know what?
It's not time. And I'm back. I'm also glad he's back playing football. Yeah. And it made it difficult for even West Ham to put him up for sale. So they had to wait for him to be fully back because his contract was actually ran out and it wasn't going to be renewed and all of that. But more than anything else,
it's so sad, really. A mother has just lost two of her sons. A wife has just lost her husband,
brother-in-law, friends,
as well.
Liverpool family, football lovers.
3 young kids.
They've just lost their father.
So sad.
It's touching. And let's dedicate this one, Fʀᴏᴜnᴜ, missing you, to Diogo Jota and to everyone that are pouring already for him, from FIFA to Cristiano Ronaldo to Jurgen Klopp. Everybody has been paying tribute to Diogo Jota. I'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Cʀᴜɪnᴏ and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. Aḻe, words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet, big I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Somebody tell me why. One that morning when this life is over, I know I'll see your face.
Every night I pray, every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every night I pray.
every day that passes is a day that I get closer to seeing you again. We miss you, babe, and we won't stop, cause we can't stop. That's right. We miss you, babe.
Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing your face. Thinking of the day
Hello, my name is Cʀᴜɪnᴏ and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Welcome back, and thank you for still staying with us on Sports Cruise Live from Mainland 98.3 FM. You should know already that we're dedicating the entire production today to Liverpool's former forward player, Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota has reportedly played for Wolves in the Premier League, moving to Liverpool in 2020, and he made over 180 appearances for the club, winning the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup, and he was also a Portuguese international. Liverpool forward Diogo Jota has died in a car accident in Spain at the age of 28. Jota's older brother, younger brother André Silva, was also killed in the accident. He was a footballer with Liga Portugal 2 side Penafiel. The accident happened on 12:30 am local time, and the motorway in the municipality of Candedila in Zamora. Well, it's quite unfortunate that you just look at, well, it's a small car though. So it's a Lamborghini Urus. So it's pretty small car. And then you look at the site of the crash and the fact that the car went up in flames, and it's quite unfortunate. The car Jota and his brother were traveling. He left the road and caught fire after a suspected bus tire while overtaken, according to the statement made available to the press. Jota married his long-term partner Russo Cardoso less than 2 weeks ago, and they have 3 little children. Well, they will be making no further comment on this time, and request for privacy for Diogo Jota and Andre's family, friends, teammates, and club staff be respected as they come to terms with this unimaginable loss. We continue to provide them more family support. Jota scored 65 goals in 182 games for Liverpool after joining the club in 2020 from Wolves, where he played 131 games and he got 44. He followed last season Premier League title winning triumph by winning the UEFA Nations League for the second time with Portugal in June. In total, he scored 14 goals in 49 games for the national side. Diogo Jota also had spells with Paços de Ferreira, Porto, Atletico de Madrid earlier in his career. It's quite unfortunate, and of course, there's been a lot of tributes already pouring in for the late Diogo Jota and his brother. Carragher added that Liverpool's Premier League really shocking. It's one of the few times the whole world and the family comes together in the football fraternity. I cannot believe it. It's so sad and devastating for his family, his wife, and his 3 wonderful children. Well, Liverpool coach had also released a statement and said, what is there to say? What can anyone say at a time like this when the shock and the pain is so incredibly raw? I wish I had words to say, but I had none. All I have to say is that the feelings that I know so many people will share about the person and the player we love dearly and the family we care so much about. Well, more tribute also still pouring in, as the chief executive and sporting director of Liverpool had also paid tribute to him. For Harvey Elliott, he's also released a statement. Chelsea also, they've held a mini silence before their training session at the World Club today to respect and pay respect to one of their own, and one of their players, Pedro Neto, Alcantara, and all of them have been pouring in their messages and pictures. Fabinho as well, former Liverpool defender for Adrian, former Liverpool goalkeeper, Premier League rivals as well for Everton. I saw a picture of a Liverpool fan and an Everton fan going to drop flower for the memorial site of Diogo Jota. Manchester United had also dropped a message for Arsenal, Liverpool. Everybody seems to be coming together, and it's quite unfortunate, but hey, that is life. And whether we like it or not, it's a reality that every one of us would have to deal with at some point in our lives. I mean, I've always said life is good. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And I've always said it's a reality that all of us will have to keep preparing for. How long yours comes, how quick it comes, it's a factor of God. It's nobody else. I've seen people survive. We saw the wreckage of the car. The documentary was done after it came up playing again, and I saw I mean, they had to cut part of that car before they could get his leg out. His leg was literally condemned. At the end of the day, still came out, and they, well, hopefully things would, get better for his beloved family. And from every one of us on the sport desk on Milan 98.3 FM, we say, we hope and pray that God will grant the family, the football family. This is more than football, it's life itself. And the tragic manner at which it happened even makes it more touching. But we hope that everyone involved will find the strongest of fortitude to bear this loss. And for every one of us on Milan FM, we say, rest in peace, Diego Jota. Let's observe a minute silence for him, and then the program continues. Hey, we're still live. We'll just go silent on this one.
The day we meet again, in my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.
Time I pray I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Somebody tell me why. One day morning, when this life is over, I know I'll see your face.
Every night I pray, and still I take any move I make.
See you again. We miss you, babe. And we won't stop.
All right, away from football, let's quickly take some Formula One stories. Max Verstappen says he wants to achieve the amazing feat of spending his entire Formula One career playing for Red Bull, despite speculations linking him to the world champions to a move to Mercedes. The Dutchman's future has dominated the build-up to this weekend British Grand Prix after Mercedes driver George Russell said last week in Austria that his own contract extension was being held up by the Silver Arrows pursuit of Max Verstappen. Mercedes boss Totowolf then confirmed he was in conversation with trying to sign Verstappen, who is tied to Red Bull until 2028, but is understood to have clauses in his contract that could enable him to leave the Making Kane squad earlier than that. I always said it to the team that it would be ideal, and I think they think the same way, to finish off my career with one team, which is the Red Bull. I think that would be something amazing, and that is what we are still trying to achieve. Verstappen had won 4 successive drivers' titles with Red Bull, but his remarkable streak looks set to come to an end this year, with McLaren dominating the season approaches the halfway point. Oscar Piastri leads the teammates Lando Norris by 15 points at the top of the standing, with Max Verstappen 61 points off the Australian in a far third. Although the Red Bull relative lack of performance this season, there had been some speculations that the team are behind the likes of Mercedes in the development of a new engine in 2026, and when radically different regulations are being introduced to the sport. He's been asked what his future is at Red Bull, and he says he's happy and satisfied at Red Bull, and he said, I think that's a story of life, and because you can always see the grass is always green on the other side, so that is what they say it is right. I think you always have to stay calm and enjoy also what you are doing, because I think, well, sometimes you have to just try to accept it and move on. Then of course other people will make more stories, but that is not for me. I know what I want, I know what I have, I know what I can do, and that is absolutely fine. Well, that is from our Verstappen. pledging his lifetime loyalty to his current employers, which is the Red Bull. Talking about another driver and another company, George Russell said last week that his contract extension is being held up by Mercedes in their interest and pursuit of a current Formula One champion, Max Verstappen. He also went on to say that he thinks he will be going nowhere amid speculations that it could be replaced by Mercedes by Max Verstappen. Russell was talking to F1 Space ahead of last week's Austrian Grand Prix that he believes an extension to his expiring contract is being held up by his team's pursuit of Max Verstappen before Mercedes boss Tᴏᴜ also confirmed he's in conversation over signing the Dutchman. The fact that Russell and Verstappen have feud on and off the track during the last year also led most of the assuming that the Brit, rather than his teammate Kimi Antonelli, would make way if Mercedes convinced the world champion to join them. However, speaking on Thursday in a press conference ahead of this weekend British Grand Prix, Russell expressed confidence that he would remain with the Silver Arrows and appeared to suggest he believes Tᴏᴜ could pair him with Max Verstappen. George Russell, which is the lead driver for Team Mercedes, said every team has 2 seats available and it is normal that every team is considering what the future holds. And I don't think that personally, because I made it clear from the beginning that I am happy to be the teammate with anybody. So of course, there's a lot of conversation going, a lot of rumors, and all of these being pointed towards me. But from my side, that isn't not going to be the case because I am going nowhere. Well, that is for George Russell, also pledging his loyalty to Team Mercedes.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Somebody tell me why. One that morning when this life is over, I know I'll see your face.
Every night I pray and still I take any move I make, every single day, every night I pray.
Every day that passes is a day that I get closer to seeing you again. We miss you, babe. And we won't stop, because we can't stop. That's right.
Well, you're live on Mainland 98.3 FM. This is Sports Crew 6 to 7 p.m. every Jota and his younger brother who died in the early hours of this morning. No, early hours of yesterday. Actually, the crash actually happened. But of course, we have to take other stories as we leave Formula One to talk boxing. Tyson Fury said earlier in the week a trilogy fight against a world champion Alexander Usyk will bring him out of retirement. Fury retired from boxing in January. According to what he said, hey, that could be a checked reality. Tyson Fury said he will fight Alexander Usyk in a trilogy showdown at Wembley Stadium in April of 2026. In a social media post on Thursday, the 36-year-old heavyweight mega fight to take place on Saturday, the 18th of April, 2026. Lapin, head of Team Usyk, did not downplay the likelihood of a third meeting in a statement. Lapin explained a third fight has been on the table, but focus remains on their bout against IBF heavyweight world champion Daniel Dubois at Wembley on the 19th of July. A statement added, as you've probably noticed, focus and total commitment are at the core of the champions and the team strategy. When this goal becoming the 3-time undisputed is accomplished and the door settles, it open for the next round, and the next round could be a fight with Tyson Fury. A meeting in April 2026 will be the first time the rival are fought in the UK, with their 2 previous bouts happening in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Tyson Fury retired from boxing in January this year, 1 month after a unanimous decision defeat to Usyk in the second fight between the pair. Usyk won the first fight in May last year by a split decision. The 36-year-old bold social media revelation came after a review he was setting his sight on a revenge against Usyk while also targeting an all-British showdown with Anthony Joshua. Speaking on Wednesday at the IBA Pro event in Istanbul in Turkey, Tyson Fury said, "Let it go on a decision. This is the one I want. If I don't get it, then I will be fighting Antonio, which is going to be the biggest British boxing fight that would ever happen." Well, let me bring you in, Agbatomi. This is a very crucial one here. Usyk fights Dubois on the 19th of July. Hopefully, nothing happens from Dubois' camp because his fights had to be suspended because of training difficulties and all of that. But this time around, the fight is set, but April 2026, April 18, 2026, is a fight we're excited to see. It's happened once in May last year.
That in the past as well with Anthony Joshua up against the same Alexander Usyk as well. Their battles as well. Beating the battle, or should I say the competition between them to get the better of themselves, and was more or less like a decision from the judges. It was a very, very close third time that both.
Are you excited about the fight?
So, okay.
And
so if it had been maybe a
year ago, maybe avoiding each other.
Yeah, I don't know why they were avoiding each other. Even beat him. But apart from that as well, we also got to hear of rumors what Anthony Joshua will probably be fighting Tyson Fury in maybe next 2 years. But we didn't see that fight. So if you're their prime, exactly, they are well ahead.
They just want to give up.
They've gone 2 times. Usyk has come up Anthony Joshua.
What category is this? Usyk is up there.
Yeah.
Untouchable. He's trying to unify 3 of the 4 belts. 3 is still with him. One is
him calling in sick, and then they have to bring in Martin Bakole. That a lot of people say. The fight I really want to see, maybe in the next year or the next 2 years, probably should be Anthony Joshua, maybe against Daniel Dubois.
It is that AJ left at home.
He clearly underestimated Daniel Dubois. He clearly did.
Well, I think there are a lot of factors in there. The age factor, the hunger, who wanted it the most. I think Daniel Dubois wanted it the most. He needed to prove a point that he's also not a pushover. He looks like a bullied kid, so he had a lot to prove, and it's on the 19th of July. I'm glad that he's available on pay-per-view. So to sit down and spend my money to watch, fighter. I don't know. He's a boxed up guy. That's the much I know. Well, Italy and Belgium, and Italy are leading that one by a goal to nothing. The game is already in the 84th minute, and then let's see if I don't know. I'm sure the game will not be called off, but the Portuguese women's Pedro Neto had also been excused from the Chelsea squad.
If Liverpool have been playing the FIFA Club World Cup, then this will not have Portugal Jota.
Well, that's a twisting piece there, go Jota. You will never ever walk alone. And that is the message from the entire football world, and everyone is games as the quarterfinal of the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup begins tomorrow. By 8 p.m. there's going to be a game between July is going to be between big European team, that winner Chelsea, and right again on Saturday as well by 2 a.m. Nigerian time, that will be Sunday morning. And for Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund, it was supposed to be a battle of the Bellinghams, but Joe Bellingham will not be playing against his brother Jude in that particular. Palmeiras versus Chelsea, Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. And we have PSG, number 1, Jack Draper, is still pulling on strong in that particular one. No, he's trailing actually by 6-3 to Silic. And then it looks like Silic is going to get this one. A double fault to start from Silic, but then he tags up and running with a fine cross corner to peg the game back to 30-15. Marin Silic should be able to get this one as quick as possible. Let's go for a very short break. One would come back. 8.3 FM. This is Sports Cruise.
I am Ḥyodin Oᴏ, the chairman for the Nigerian Rugby League Association.
Adige Precious Innocent, the joint captain of Nigerian National Rugby League player.
My name is Rachel Il.
Cruise on 98.3 FM. Don't touch that down.
Hello there, your number 1 sports show on Radio Sports Cruise from 98.3 Mainland FM. The Cruise.
I lace the track, you express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Friend, try to black it out, but it plays again. When
Every move I make, every single nerve day. When you win away, what a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
that's why we pray for you. Every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet again. In my heart.
This is a special edition of the show, and we're dedicating it to the memory of the accident. Well, it looks like the build-up to the Women African Cup of Nations is going on strong. Complaining about the size of the room, national women's player in this room that looks like the size of a kitchen. And it seems she's not comfortable with that. But hey, let's see how it goes. Let's quickly take some transfer stories and update. Now, Aḻ Pedro has become the 18th forward to be signed by Chelsea in just over 3 years as they can 60 million. And of course, the 23-year-old had gone straight into the Chelsea squad for their FIFA Club World Cup quarterfinal game between Palmeiras on Saturday in Philadelphia. Typically, for a blue sign, Aḻ Pedro has signed a long Premier League. The Fluminense youth player scored 30 goals in 70 games for Brighton after joining from Watford in 2023 for just under 10. They had brilliant players in the past, and had brilliant player. Brighton head coach Fabian Hosler said it was Diogo Jota's memory was best goals that yes, or Atletico. A lot of people didn't know he played for, or at Liverpool more. Talk to us about it. I mean, it's
oh my God.
He was always scoring against them.
His first goal for Liverpool was
amazing memory of.
I am part of West. I'm sort of West from the I'm like, what's going on? And a colleague of mine said, what is it? Is it his wife? Fantastic player, Diego Jota. I was with my sister. May so rest.
Thank you very much. 0913600.
Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it.
Hello, good evening. Good to have you, John.
I am not happy this morning when I hear this thing. I'm not happy at all. It's not even only one person. It can't be two. It can't be two. Even if it is only one person, another one is. And two of them is a.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. 0913.
Yeah, good to see you guys, especially in the studio.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thought and prayer goes out to Liverpool faithfuls, person like that. They ask me that baby at Liverpool fans, faithful. We miss him. Judging club especially because he brings me and God knows best. God knows best.
Thank you very much. For a player that won the Premier League in May, got married in May, won the UEFA Nations League with Portugal in June, and he died in July. That's crazy, right? Hello, good evening.
Excuse me, Diego Jota. Yeah, very sad. Thank you.
Very, very sad.
Peter Rufai has also died as well, just about.
Well, we have to say our goodbyes on the show. Yet again, another of the Super Eagles and quality day on the show. I mean, I hope Rio will be able to push up the energy for the evening. It's quite touching and devastating, but I mean, it's a big loss to the entire football family. And then we hope everybody will be strong enough to keep pushing through. But the message is very clear. You've got to live the best of your life while you guys stick around. Keep your dialogue on.
I lace the track, you lock the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. No tour through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you.
every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed.